After looking at the stats of all these weapons, I actually discovered something really interesting. Um, Fun fact, they are all good, but they all have a varying degree of good. Some of them are definitely gonna be meta. Oh my goodness. But a lot of the time they're just like, they're kind of not too difficult to bring to Steel Pass, right? Although the Coda weapons specifically are 5 forma because I believe you have to put 5 forma in order to put in the device that changes the element. Although, don't quote me on that because I don't know. Me and my group are actually somewhat like debating that, and we don't really know. So, keep in mind, I put 5 forma in this, but you do not need to put 5 forma into this. Anyway, let's get it on. Alright, delicious people, welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be a Coda weapon, but it's not going to be the Coda weapon that I promised. It's not going to be I think it was called the Path Assist. It was the glaive that somebody requested. And it's mostly because they are on a rotation. The Coda Liches are honestly pretty difficult. Even somebody who's on par with me, an above average player, probably even a better player than me, got 2-shot. And if it wasn't for the fact that I got, Ureli at the time, I probably would have also gotten 2-shot. So, yeah. The Coda are no joke at this moment, and they're not even Steel Path, which is... I like that. They're not very punishing, though, but this is a very buggy mess of a game currently, so bear with me. Give it about a week, and if it's not fixed in a week, then I would say you definitely would want to complain about it. But just give it a week. It should be okay. Anyway, let's do the Coda Pox. Yay. So the Coda Pox is going to be built like this. Also, I'm gonna like show you how it works later, but we're gonna tear this up, right? And I'm also gonna be sharing with you something really interesting. So we're using secondary innervate, right? And I am going to be using, believe it or not, a cold progenitor. It doesn't come with a cold progenitor right now in the rotation, but if you put an item in here, right? I'll show you after the build. You can actually change the element. So, first things first, let's get on with the build, see what my thought process. Hornet Strike for more damage, since this is an AoE weapon. It doesn't say what the AoE is, but just know it's not pseudo AoE, so you do want to hit multiple enemies with this. When you do Pistol Elementalist, because this is a fucking... It's got 45 status, so of course we're using Pistol Elementalist. It's a very, very good idea to do this. We're gonna be going with corrosive. That's right, I'm using corrosive and blast. I'm one of the biggest naysayers of corrosive and blast, since a lot of people who tend to tell me what to do, tell me to use this. But I decided, you know what, I might as well use it on this just because, I like the weapon enough, and honestly, I'd rather have an effective build than sticking to my guns with being so stubborn. And honestly, it's not me like falling to the meta. It's more me just saying I would like to do a better build. And I'm not going to be doing this often. Let's just say that. Galvanized Diffusion, which is going to give us more multi-shot. And Fulmination for more area of effect. And Prime Target Cracker for more crit damage. Why are we not using a crit mod for the crit while we're also using crit damage? Secondary Innervate. We'll also be using Prime Pistol Ammo Mutation because this only gets up to 4 bullets at a time. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna take this and... Oh, actually, no, I need to show you something. I need to show you the thing. I just didn't show it to you because I thought it was gonna like ruin the build. But here we go, Valence Override. You get an item from Eleanor, I believe, for 50,000 standing, right? 50,000 standing. And you're able to change it freely. You can go magnetic, you can go... I currently have it on cold, because I want blast. And I will also show you why I have blast, right? Also, to show you a little bit more of the build, I will be showing you my companion, which I do need to have a companion. The companion is also going to be using Hellstrom, not the other one, the beam weapon. Hellstrom is going to be modded for heat, radiation, magnetic, viral. And this is basically going to be what I have. But keep in mind, I want viral on here. So we're going to have that. And all this is going to be modded as such, with cordon in the front and foremost, and assault mode right afterwards. Vacuum is right here, regen is right here. Contagious bond, I will remove that so I don't get any issues. And everything else is just survivability. And manifold bond, why do I have manifold bond on this? Oh! It's because if I kill enemies with 3 more statuses, I get more, like, cooldown reduction. So, yeah, that's why. I also have Tenacious Bond, but that's just there for other weapons. So, yeah. I'm gonna bring this into Simulacrum, and we will see what it do. I'll see you there. Alright, so we got heavy gunners all in a little bundle right here. I'm going to wait until my cordon activates one more time, because I want them to be a little bit more, like, together, right? Just one more time, and there we go. As you can see, Hellstrom's doing his thing, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to beat a bunch of heavy gunners. And to show that isn't a fluke, I will throw it here. That was 5 that time. Boom, boom. Oh, wow. Woo! Oh, also, this weapon is basically Torrid, but without the Incarnate. It leaves a 5-second, like, poof of stuff, right? So if you throw, like, 3 of them, it gets, like, 1, 2, 3. See? As you can see. I put 1, 2, 3, and then it just decides, alright, I'm gonna hit, like, 10 stacks of viral. Not viral, blast, and just do 3 times the damage in an area of effect just because I feel like it, right? So, don't let the numbers fool you. This is actually a pretty good weapon. It's just straight up a status weapon, right? And because it's a status weapon, it's just like, you're gonna probably have to make sure you hit regular enemies with this. A boss, or like something that is not gonna take as much status damage is gonna be something that you don't want to fuck with. But one thing is, I will be using this on an Acolyte because, yes, I'd be doing that. And we'll see how it does. I will say I didn't take this into a real mission yet because I tested it with viral heat last time against them. But in my experience, Blast has an issue with Acolytes. So we're going to see how it goes. Let's hope we don't get the guy that decides, oh, by the way, your fucking projectile is not gonna work on me. Alright, let's do this. This motherfucker already said, your weapons make music and the enemy calls for a song. What is my music exactly? Is it squirt, 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 or squish, squish, squish? That's my question to you. They're like little sacks. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm sending auxiliary life.
I just thought of a title. Here we go. I guess like a live reaction of me getting a title for this video. Don't worry about it. You probably know exactly what I'm talking about if you clicked on this video. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is doing pretty well. Oh yeah, the ballroom. Hell yeah. Alright, let me see if I can get like people to get closer to me. Right? Here we go. Suck them in. Oh yeah, let me do this. Hey, it's working! See, and I don't even have to throw it. There you go. This is basically the gameplay. You just fucking throw the ball. Throw the sacks! At least 2 of them, apparently. Yeah, you throw 2 of them, and it should be okay. And this is Annie. It's pretty decent level. Not too bad.
Support on the way.
As long as they take status, they're getting beaten down really badly, right? Single target, we're about to see that. If I could find like a heavy gunner or something. I would like to find a heavy gunner, please. Thank you. Oh, you. Boom, boom. Right, 2. There's 2 gonna. Oh my goodness. Okay, that. Okay, now single target is blast. Well, I do have viral, so that's good. Heat and viral does more, you know, more like single target, but yeah. I will meet you guys in the Acolyte, so I can stop rambling. So yeah, I'll see you there. Oops! Oh, there he is. Hello, who is this? Who are you? Torment again? Well, Torment's mad. Alright, Torment. I see you want your revenge. Come here. Where are you going, lady? Oh, that's not too bad. If I just put a whole bunch of balls. Hey, that's great. I like that. That's pretty decent. As soon as you get like a bunch of balls on the ground, hell yeah, some sack. You get to basically just speedball her right in the, let me stop right there. But yeah, I'll see you in the outro. Alrighty then, that was pretty fun, just throwing my big squishy sacks all over the place. Squish, squish! So yeah. I'm really glad it doesn't like flashbang you too. That would be very unfortunate. Alright, so that was the demonstration, and here is the build. This is a pretty good weapon, I will say. But the thing is, there are better options, but it's very usable. Even the Acolytes tended to fall to it. Keep in mind that there wasn't any like multiplayer modifiers on them, so it wasn't like 8 times, oh, not 8 times, it wasn't like 2 to the power of 3 times, you know, the power, so, yeah. So we're gonna go with Hornet Strike for more damage, Pistol Elementalist for more elemental damage, Pistol Pestilence, Jolt, and Prime Heated Charge for blast and corrosive. Yay. We're going to be using Galvanized Diffusion for multi-shot, Prime Fulmination for a bigger explosion, and Prime Target Cracker for crit damage. We're using Secondary Enervate for crit chance. And we're going to be using Primed Pistol Ammo Mutation in order to get myself some ammo, which is going to be really nice. Keeping in mind that this thing only gets up to 4 per pickup. Oops. Oops. Hold on. I was moving around and I clicked on it on accident. Anyway. But yeah, that was the build. I hope you have wonderful, wonderful nightmares. I will see you in them. And remember, if you're watching my content, I know you're into it. Honey, honey. Good night.